Thank you all for tuning in to Caregivers and Community Connection. I'm Sharon Kelly, of course, and I'm your host each and every Saturday morning at 11:30 a.m. and Sunday morning at 8:30 a.m. We have an exciting show for you today with an exciting person in our city that's doing a lot of exciting things, and that's Mr. Vincent Phipps. How you doing this morning,
Doing well.
Vincent?
I'm excited already just hearing that introduction.
Oh, Lord, see, you just got excited. I mean, I thought about who is it that's in the community that people really need to hear from and get an opportunity to see that's not on stage and not doing that thing, but actually getting an opportunity to sit down and talk to. And I could think of no other than you.
Well, thank you, Sharon.
First of all, I want to thank you as well for stepping in for me when I took a little break off the radio, and you did a fantastic
Thank
job.
you. It was an honor.
I just want to let you know that.
Happy to help.
But every other day, or maybe every week, I would say, I go to Facebook and I see this gentleman that's always trying to teach us how to get the word over to someone else through speaking, through actually communicating with other people,
Absolutely.
and all the things that would make a business work as well as a relationship work. And it was you. And one day I saw you, and you and I had an opportunity to have a conversation.
Right.
And we talked about a lot of the projects that you were doing in the community and how you truly wanted to help. And I wanted to give you a time this morning to be able to introduce yourself to Chattanooga, who all don't know you. I'm sure a lot of people do,
Well, thank you.
but some don't. Like myself, I didn't know Vincent, but now I do, and it's a pleasure to meet you. So tell Chattanooga a little something about you.
My name is Vincent Ivan Phipps, born and raised proudly here in Chattanooga, Tennessee. Grew up in Brainerd, went to Notre Dame High School, OLPH. Then I went away to college at MTSU, got my master's from Liberty University in Virginia. And I wanted to share my passion, which was helping people improve their overall presence and communication skills. So I started a company here in Chattanooga that's called Communication VIP. My parents named me VIP. What kind of pressure is that to put in your kid? Giving them the initials, VIP. My brother's initials are VIP, and I wanted to identify that the element and the foundation of effective leadership are communication skills. So I named my company Communication VIP, and the VIP in the company name stands for Very Important People Skills.
Wow.
So I provide individual coaching. I help people improve their interviewing skills. I even do regular classes throughout the Chattanooga area so that people who want to come and learn aspects of how to adapt to the 4 styles of communication, how to keep your attitude in check when you lose your cool. For someone who is a business owner like yourself, that has to be calm and cool when people come to Mocha and they're upset because the lines are too long, because people just kind of get into your establishment, and you got to be smiling, you have to be nice and keep your professional decorum even though they lose theirs. So I help people look and sound at their professional best.
That's true.
I broke my neck back in 2005, and I was laying on my back for about 3 or 4 months, and people just came to my home and they brought cards and letters, and I was just inspired about the things that they would say about a suggestion or a comment or something that I helped them do, helped them look and sound more professionally polished. So I decided to start a company that just focused on helping people improve how they say things, how they come across, to look and sound more dynamic. And I parlayed that into working with the youth. And as a result, I'm now the chairperson of the NAACP's AXO program.
Wow.
And I'm honored to talk about that today with you and all of Chattanooga, about how young people need to get involved in this program so they can have the life that they deserve. And it starts with understanding that AXO is for everybody, and we're starting right now.
I love that, because that tells me that you and I have some communication when it comes to our youth. On last Sunday, we were able to bring a jazz event, a jazz showcase with art, a silent auction that the youth put on themselves. So to know that you have been chosen to be the AXO person that take our young people to another level here in Hamilton County and nationally, I mean, it's just so amazing. Now, just tell us, for those who don't know, what is the AXO program?
AXO is a contest for African American high school students. AXO is an acronym. It stands for Academic, Cultural, Technological, Scientific Olympics. We say AXO for short.
I'm glad you all said AXO.
The contest is absolutely fantastic. It's open for all African American high school students who live within Hamilton County.
Wow.
There are 26 categories, Sharon. There's public speaking, there's math, there's sciences, there's poetry, there's playing an instrument, there's a cooking category, there's a business category. We need to get you to be a judge, by the way. We'll do that during the break. There are 26 different categories. We tell students, if there is a category that you have a passion for that does not require a football or a basketball, Axel has a category for it. The prizes are up to $5,000.
And that could help on a scholarship or something for a family, a mother, a single
Absolutely.
parent who's trying to get her child into college and don't have another way out because they have that talent.
Absolutely.
And was able to win these prizes. So
Absolutely.
I think that's great. Now, what are some of the things that you're looking for? How do you judge? How do we go about judging?
Every category has the rules, and if any young person, if anybody wants to go to our website at ChattanoogaNAACP.org, you can also like us on Facebook at Chattanooga ACTSO. Like us on our Facebook page. We'll connect you with all of our events. We'll make sure that you're added to our reminder list for all of the emails. We want everyone to be informed. For the judges, every category is different, Sharon.
Wow.
Like, for example, for the entrepreneur category, you'd have to write a business plan. And then you're interviewed about your project. Then there's categories for your young people who did the singing and the jazz. There's two types of singing categories.
Wow.
There's the classical, where they sing the music with, they sing, now edit that out now when you see
No.
Then there's also a contemporary, where they do a lot of the singing that you hear on the radio, such as the jazz. In that category, you don't give an interview, you just perform.
Oh, okay.
Then there's other categories such as the math and the sciences where there's no performance, but you create a project or an invention. Then that's submitted. Then there's projects where you draw or you make a movie or you take pictures or you give a speech. Every category is different. So
Wow.
what we tell people is find out what your passion is. Go to our website at ChattanoogaNAACP.org. Look at all the categories. Find the one that you would want to have a passion for and just try.
You know, Vincent, just listening to that, it sounds so motivating for me, and I'm sure it will be for our young people out there. But to know it's things like this available. How long have Axel been around?
Axel's been around. Axel's a national program. It's going into its 39th year
Wow.
of existence. Not every city has an Axel program. We are very fortunate in Chattanooga because we're sponsored by the Chattanooga-Hamilton County branch of the NAACP. And because the NAACP supports us, we've been able to have an Axel program in Chattanooga for the last 11 years.
That's excellent. Have you been a part the whole 11 years, or
I have
when
not.
did you come on board?
I came on board 6 years ago.
Okay.
I've been the local Chattanooga president or the chair, and for the last 6 years, Sharon, and I take great pride in this. The goal of AXO is to just provide opportunities for our young people. The grand prize is to win a gold medal at the Chattanooga level, then go on to the nationals.
Wow.
In the last 6 years, Chattanooga has brought back more national medalists than Axel Chicago,
Wow.
Axel New York, or Axel Los Angeles. In the last 6 years, we brought back 5 national medals right here from Chattanooga.
How long do you work with the kids in order to prepare them for the contest here first and then on to the national?
Woo! How long?
Yes.
Oh, Sharon. Axel is a one-day contest,
Oh, wow.
but it's a year-long program.
Okay.
And for those students who love to sing, love to draw, love to dance, love to do whatever that they do, they're doing it all year long. Sometimes they'll have 1 4-minute routine, 1 4-minute song, 1 4-minute interview, and they practice that for a year. There was a young man from Brainerd, and he had said, well, Mr. Vincent, I don't know if I can take a whole year for one event. And I said, young man, there are some Olympians who take 4 years for less than a minute for their event. I said, you don't have to be great for 4 years. You have to make sure that for 45 seconds, you're flawless, and it may take you 4 years to prepare. Some of us call it college degrees. You got to take that 4 years.
I love
You got to take that time and just focus on being great just a small amount of time, because life is all about those small moments of perfection, and AXO gives kids that opportunity to get involved.
I'm loving it already, and I know that our kids are going to do great because they have a leader like yourself
Oh, thank you.
that's going to be there directing them and encouraging them. Sometimes it's just the words that you say, the words of encouragement, because some of our kids haven't heard that.
Well, that's
So-
unfortunate because of the kids that we are around often, the inner city youth, they think that there's something wrong with being smart. They think that there's something uncool about being able to read well or speak well or to have dreams or aspirations that do not require a uniform or a scoreboard or something that you can do on Friday or Saturday nights. They need to see that there is a benefit to knowing how to research, knowing how to interview, knowing how to have a dream and make it come true. Our committee, we have the administrative committee and the events committee, and all these different committees work together to tell young people, we cannot make you walk this path of greatness. Axel provides this path. We say, open the door. You want to walk in it? Greatness is waiting on you, but you got to be willing to walk towards us.
That's right. That's right. And when we come back from our break, we're going to tell them just how they can go online or get in touch with you
Yes, ma'am.
to be able to be one of those people that join this Axel and become part of something big and something great in our city.
Fantastic,
So
Sharon.
we'll be right back, and we're going to tell you how to get to be a part of this.
This is Mocha. If you don't know, now you know. Better ask somebody.
Well, Vincent, I know it's time. It's time for us to let these young people know how they can be a part of such a great, I guess, part in their life in regards to helping them fund
Absolutely.
their schooling.
Absolutely.
So tell us a little something about how they can get in touch with you or what they need to do to apply.
Absolutely, Sharon. There's a plethora of ways that they can get involved. The first way is they can just like us on Facebook. Pretty much, if you're under 50, you have a Facebook page. So chances are, or 80, depending on how
wow,
old you
you know,
are.
we love-
people
most
love some
people like
Facebook.
Facebook.
Yes, they do. So they can like us on Facebook at Chattanooga AXO. They can also email us at chattanoogaAXO@gmail.com. They can go to our website at chattanooganAACP.org, or they can just call us. For those that still use telephones for something
Yeah.
other than texting, they can call us or text us at 423-400-1040. That's 423-400-1040.
Yeah.
All they need to do, Sharon, is to just find a category by going to the website at
Okay.
chattanooganAACP.org. Then they're going to click on AXO. All the categories will come up. They can pick up to 3 out of the 26 categories. The application is online. They fill out the application, takes them 2 minutes. Then they'll get a reminder about our next orientation that we'll have them in January, February, and March. And the contest is April 5th. They compete locally. If they get at least a 95 out of 100 points, that qualifies for the gold medal range. And all gold medalists get to travel, all expenses paid, Sharon,
Wow.
to Las Vegas.
Can I be a judge at that?
Absolutely, yes. And we love your
I wanna
sponsorship.
go to-
You got that on camera, right? Yes, sir. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
See?
Yes, ma'am.
How come I got to pay?
Your knowledge alone will be the reward.
That's what I want to do.
Absolutely. And they stay. We stay in Las Vegas for up to 4 or 5 days.
Okay.
It's gonna be in July. So bring your lotion.
That mean don't
bring
go
your
out for
suntan.
tonight.
Oh, well, it's gonna be nice.
My first time going to Vegas
Mm-hmm.
was July.
Okay.
It was 101 degrees.
That was cool then. You got lucky. Yeah, it was nice. That must have been a cold season.
Hey,
And at that point,
I promise I would never go again in July.
you know,
But I've been a lot.
it's such a wonderful experience for these kids to get on a
It
plane,
is.
to travel that far, to be in a city like Las Vegas. And when they get there, Sharon, they're around so many just wonderful people who are also poets, singers, musicians, artists. There are so many celebrities that have been part of AXO. Alicia Keys did AXO.
Wow.
Kanye West did AXO. Dr. Ben Carson's did AXO. Jada Pinkett Smith did
Wow.
AXO. So you have all of this abundance of talent. Yet young people sit back, well, I don't really like anything. Yes, you do. But no one's told you that it's okay to be great.
Right.
No one's told you it's okay to have a dream. No one has to sit there and make you play video games or make you text. You can start a business. You can have an idea. AXO gives you that opportunity. So what we want young people to do is just try. There are mentors. There are sponsoring programs. There are different professionals that are in the community. We're wanting you just to try because we have all this knowledge. We can't take it with us, Sharon.
No, we
you know
can't.
that.
No, we
So we
can't.
want these young people just to show up and say, look, use me. Give me all the knowledge you can. Let me apply it in the area that I love. AXO puts them on that path so they can go find the things that they want to do.
I love it. I remember when we did Talent Team Tuesday, I used to give every kid the mic. Everybody that came, if it was 100 students, I gave the mic to 100 people just to say their name, to hear their voice across a mic so they wouldn't be afraid.
Absolutely.
And they always have been introduced to something right in their hometown. Now with AXO, that's what you're doing.
Absolutely.
You're introducing our kids to something that they would never get an opportunity to do. So I want to thank you and the NAACP
Thank
for
you.
doing such a thing as this. Now, you know, when we're looking at our kids, we need to introduce them to different things.
Absolutely.
I remember taking my daughters to the Black Enterprise because they seen multimillionaires that look like them.
Absolutely.
And sometimes we're not saying Chattanooga don't have any, we just don't see them.
Right.
And you
we don't
know-
have enough of them.
What-
We need more of them.
Yeah, we do. We really do. But it's some, but I think they're a little quiet. But we have to take our children and expose them to different things. And I'm so glad that you all have had an opportunity to research this over the last 11 years and taking our children with you on board for the last 6 and really bringing some product to Chattanooga to make us proud.
Absolutely.
We can stick our chests out.
Speaking of sticking your chest out, Sharon, and being proud, you should be very proud because at your show, down at Mocha, downtown
Right.
on Broad Street, you had some AXO medalists.
You kidding?
No, ma'am. And in fact, some of the students who you had on stage were some of the elite students in Chattanooga. You had Maya Thurkill, who was a student at the Center for Creative Arts. She won the gold medal as a freshman,
Wow.
Sharon, in public speaking. Then you had Jimmy Young, who was your MC. He's a
Correct.
student at CCA. He won the silver medal in vocal contemporary.
Okay.
Then we had the student whose name is Gianna Barnett, went to Brainerd.
I love
She
Gianna.
won the gold medal. I met her doing the Upper Bound program with UTC. She won the gold medal
I'm looking to see
in the
her on The
contemporary.
Voice.
Yes, ma'am.
We're going to help her get that.
So you were all mine, but my demons hide from you. Just look at You told me none of that was real. I cannot hide how I feel to know that you were never wrong. No, you broke me.
You also had Amanda Greenidge, who won 2 gold medals.
Wow.
She's a student in arts and science. She won the gold medal in playwriting and in original essay. You have these young people who are brilliant, who have these ideas and concepts, yet they don't have an outlet. Not everyone is going to be able to sing. Not everyone can dance. If that's your gift, that is wonderful. AXO has 26 categories.
Wow.
There's cooking. There's the culinary category. There's microbiology. There's engineering. There's a category in the humanities, visual arts, performing arts, business, and also in cooking. If you have an interest, AXO has a category for it. There may be 2 or 3. We try to tell young people, don't focus on winning. Don't focus on money. Focus on putting yourself in positions to try something new, to expose yourself to potentials for greatness. That's what we tell them. Don't try to be the first whatever or the best whatever. Be your best you. Don't even try to be the best. I tell them, be your best and let everything else fall into place. Don't chase the money. I tell them that. Don't chase the money.
Right.
Chase your dreams. Let the money chase you.
That's when you know you made it.
That's when you know.
That's what y'all
That's
told
when
me.
you know. We got to tell them there's a reward for doing it the right way. And AXO puts them on that path around people who are professionals in what they do. As a successful businesswoman like yourself, we would have you as a judge so they can see someone who has a business, not a business idea or a concept that's scribbled on the back of a napkin, but an actual thriving business. We have them talk to physicians for the biology categories.
I love that.
We have them talk to professional musicians, professional singers for the singing category. We have them talk to authors for the original essay and the poetry categories. So they're around professionals. They might be before your hourly rate, because I know you're a phenomenal woman. So they might be afford to have you sit down for an hour.
Yeah,
but they have these judges, and they can talk to them and ask them any questions that they want.
I'm looking so forward to the event on April the 5th.
Yes, ma'am.
Because I know our children, they're going to give you 150.
Oh, not a
We're
doubt.
gonna take it up.
And we have an event coming up, which is a first-time event. We're going to have our AXO alumni reunion. That is for all past contestants from AXO to get involved, to come back and just have a jam session, party, throwdown, all the AXO kids. It's going to be December the 15th. It's going to be at the Century Club Banquet Hall. The address is 3221 Harrison Pike. Tickets are only $10. And 100% of all that money goes right back into the AXO program.
Now, we're almost finna go out of here, but tell them how they can get in touch with you.
Absolutely.
One more time.
They can call us or text us at 423-400-1040 or go to our website for online applications at ChattanoogaNAACP.org.
I don't know about them, Vincent, but I'm excited.
You gotta be excited about greatness, Sharon.
Thank you for coming in
Yes,
today
ma'am.
and taking your Saturday morning out to talk with me.
Thank you for having us.
so
So
much.
let's have our winners on and after the new year, if it's okay.
That'll be great.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
Thank you, Sharon.